Hey, I'm Aurora, and my journey with yoga began when this guy trusted 17-year-old me with the keys to this studio so I could clean in exchange for classes. For the past 13 years, I've dedicated my career to giving back that exact gift I was given, and now I'm here to share it with you. Welcome to Work From Home Yoga. This class is perfect if you have some nervous energy or you had some coffee this morning and you're just feeling a little wound up and you're looking for something to calm yourself down. Some of the classes I have on here are like, we'll replace your cup of coffee and we'll get you all energized. This is quite literally the opposite of that. We're here to zone in on relaxation in the best way possible while still getting a good flow in. As always, are you gonna give me a hug? Is he gonna do his thing? Wait, Bodhi, come here. You wanna say hi? You gotta sit. Oh! Okay, he's a little aggressive this morning. I love you too. Okay, let's start out in a comfortable seat. Please don't be too loud. Let the palms rest on the knees. Sit up tall. Lift the shoulders up toward the ears. Draw them back and down. Up, forward, back, down. I'm finding stillness here. And close the eyes, settle in, maybe shift around side to side, little circles. Just working out any tightness in the low back and the hips. Finding center, relaxing the stomach. Place one hand on the heart, one hand on the low belly. And take a couple slow, full breaths here. Noticing how the breath is moving in the body. It's okay if you're still feeling a little high energy right now. Personally, it takes me upwards of 30 to 45 minutes within my practice before I start to feel more relaxed. So not a big deal if you're still like, but I'm jittery. It's okay. Just notice it. Everything that we'll do today will facilitate that opportunity to get to a space that feels more grounded. Doesn't matter how long it takes to get there. Take 3 more big breaths here. And gently blink the eyes open. Place your hands back on your knees and tuck the chin in toward the chest. Lift the chin up toward the ceiling. Very gentle movement up and down. Keep it slow. While you're doing this, breathing from center. Breathing from the low belly. Bodhi, you are just the star of the show. Yeah. Everyone's favorite. Yep. Totally being a weirdo. Okay, meet back in neutral. And then turn right to left. So keeping the shoulders square. Keeping the movement relaxed. There's no need to crank your way into it. He's just being absolutely ridiculously cute right now, is he not? Oh my gosh. What the heck? This is too adorable. I almost don't want to move to startle him because I don't think he's ever done that before. He's so cute. Okay, Meet back in center. Take a side bend over to the right. Plant the right hand. Lift up and over. Stretch the left side body. So you can either stay with that arm straight, or if you want, drop down to the forearm. It's your choice. We're going to sweep this left arm all the way forward toward the top of the mat, over to the left, and then take the right arm up and over for a side bend on this side. So same kind of motion, sweeping forward, rounding, up and back, and then lean into it. Let's add breath to movement. So an inhale to expand, exhale to draw in, inhale to open, exhale to draw in. One more round like this. And lift all the way back up. We'll interlace the hands, press the palms forward, round through the upper back, tuck the chin in toward the chest, and then lift the arms up as you straighten the spine. Start to bend into the elbows, wiggle the shoulders around a little bit, lengthening through the side body. Keep the hands interlaced, bring them to the back of the head, squeeze the shoulder blades together, elbows out wide. Close the eyes here. Take a full breath in. Full breath out. Okay, and turn this into a cactus. So bend at the elbows, squeeze the shoulder blades together. And then reach your arms out wide and behind you. Either interlace the hands, hold onto the elbows. Continue to draw the shoulders down and back, broadening across the chest. You can tuck the chin in. Hold here for 3, 2, and 1. Release, walk the hands forward, rounding through the upper back. Finding some length along the back of the neck. We'll walk the hands slightly out and over to the left. Stretch the right side body. Take a full breath in. Big breath out. Good. Back up. Over to the right. Reach through the fingertips. Draw back that left hip. Inhale. And exhale. Back to center. Give your dog a little pat. And then we'll transition on the hands and knees for tabletop pose. Before we settle in here, let's straighten out that right leg. Keep the toes tucked and bob backwards and forwards on the ball of that foot to release the front of the quad and that hip flexor. Shifting the hips over to the right can sometimes allow you to get more deeply into the stretch. And then switch sides. Left leg steps back. Toes stay tucked. And we shift backwards, forwards. Playing around with any movement that feels good. Meet back in tabletop. Let's move into our cat-cow. So on the inhale, drop the belly, look up toward the ceiling as you exhale. Round through the upper back, chin to chest. Breath to movement. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, drop. Exhale, lift. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Turn this into puppy dog pose. So meet in a neutral spine. Keep the hips stacked on top of the knees. Walk the hands forward. Drop the heart, the chest down to the mat. And stay on the forehead. Shift the forehead on the mat side to side. If you want, you can lift up onto the finger pads. Getting a nice stretch in the backs of the arms. Totally up to you. Take a full breath in. Big exhale out. Go ahead and start to gaze forward. Slide the forearms back underneath you so that way you can lift yourself up to tabletop and lower all the way down to the belly. Nice and easy. Zip the legs together. Press down through the tops of the feet. Hands are underneath the shoulders. We start to lift the chest up. Roll the shoulder blades back and down. The elbows squeezed into the body and then re-lower down to the mat. 2 more like that. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Tuck the toes, use the knees. Press up and back. Downward facing dog. 5 breaths. Start to pedal up the feet. See what's going on in the legs here. Wake up the hammies. Take 1 more breath. And start to walk the hands back to the feet. Standing forward, fold at the back of the mat. Reach for opposite elbows for ragdoll. Start to roll around in little circles here. Shifting your weight over to the right, forward, over to the left, and back. Keeping the toes relaxed. Sometimes we tend to grip the mat with our toes when we're focusing on balance. And reverse directions. And lightly drop the hands to the floor when you're ready. Let's turn this into a squat. So bring your feet out wider than hip width, heels in, toes are out, drop all the way down. Start to roll into the outer edge of 1 foot at a time so the knee opens up, bring it back, and then switch sides. Whoa, that was a loud pop. Sometimes that happens. As long as it's not painful, then you are okay. Just work with the parameters of your body. Make any adjustments. Meet back in our squat, Malasana. Draw the hands to the heart, press the elbows against the knees. If this doesn't feel too comfortable, you can always sit on a block as well, or a bolster or pillows. Hold here, breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. And exhale. Let the not hands. Lift the hips up, heel toe the feet together. Take a soft bend at the knees and roll up to standing, chin to chest. No rush here. Once you get all the way up, draw the shoulders back and down a couple times. And sweep the arms up. Take the right hand to the left elbow. So bringing the left hand to the upper back in between the shoulders and lean over to the right side. Bumping your hips out to the left. Pause here. Full breath in. Full breath out. Lift back up, switch. Left hand to the right elbow. Lean to the left as the hips go out to the right. Breathe in. Breathe out. Lift back up. This time side bend. Slide the hand all the way down. Reach up and over. Continue to tilt the hips slightly over to the right. And use the core back up, over to the left. All the way back up. Reach the arms. Take a cactus. Draw the arms behind you. Either interlace the hands or hold onto the elbows. Lift the chest. And then fold over the legs. You can separate your feet again a little bit wider. Lifting the knuckles away from the low back. And shake the head side to side. Start to lift the chest, release the grip. Walk the hands forward to your plank pose. And drop down to the knees. We'll untuck the toes. Drop our weight back toward our heels, coming to a child's pose. And then pull ourselves forward. So keeping the forearms on the ground as long as possible. Reach the heart, the chest forward, and lower all the way down to the stomach. Lifting up for our baby cobra. And pressing back to our child's pose. 2 more like this. We snake and pull the heart forward, lift up, and press back. A little spinal mobility here. 1 more. Pull the heart forward, lift up, and press back. Hold here in child's pose, 5 breaths. Relax the shoulders. Sometimes shifting the forehead on the mat can relieve some tension in the forehead and space between the eyebrows. Take 1 more breath. Big exhale. And slowly lift up. And shift forward. Come to a seat. And straighten out that left leg as you fold the right foot in to meet the inner edge of that left leg. I'm going to sweep this right arm back behind us. Open up. And then fold forward. So working with the right side and also the back of this left leg at the same time. 3 breaths here. And lift back up. Counter twist over to the right. Plant the hands. Rotate. Dip the chest down toward the floor. And pop back up. And switch sides. Open that left arm out. Back, up, and over. 3 breaths. Lift back up, rotate, tip down, pop back up. Bring the soles of the feet together, knees out wide. Hands to the outer edges of the feet as you lift up and then fold over the legs. 5 breaths. You can also walk the hands forward if that feels okay. Slowly lift back up. Draw the legs together, crossing them into that crisscross applesauce. Plant the palms on the knees, sit up tall, lift the shoulders up toward the ears, draw them back and down a couple times. And then when you're ready, place one hand on your heart, one hand on your stomach. Coming back to that steady cadence of breath. Acknowledging your effort of creating time to slow down, get grounded. And if you feel like you need a little bit more space to continue relaxing, you can always lie down and take a 5 to 10 minute Shavasana with some music. Otherwise, if you're ready to transition into the next part of your day, you can draw your hands to your heart, thumbs up the chest. Take a full breath in. Big exhale out. Namaste. Thank you.